Can't believe I believed everything we had would last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is
Hey girlies, hey girlies, hey girlies. It's me, your girl Enoch, back on the video. And today we're doing a name change video and how I got my name and gender marker changed. So I'm gonna let y'all know everything I've done. Y'all also gonna see me go actually through it and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. So before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to your channel, as well as follow me on all social medias down below. It's TikTok, Instagram, all the things. So any platform that you're on, most likely I'm on. I'm trying to get on Bingo too, so just in case you might see me on Bingo, you might not. Who knows? Who knows, honey? We might just. But for right now, it's just you know, TikTok, Facebook, all this stuff. So the main girls of the social media. So so yeah. So make sure y'all follow me on those social medias, and let's get into the video. All right, girlies. So hi. So if I stutter, doing it now, stutter, or like kind of trip over my words, is because I'm trying to remember everything, and also to try to give y'all the honest and like opinions of what all I went through. Okay, so disclaimer: every state's way of changing your name and gender marker change is different. Some states are easier. If you're more up north, it's easier. Down south, girl, it can be a little challenging. Okay. So my personal experience, I am down in the South. I'm in Houston, Texas. And girl, my state, okay? My state when it comes to LGBT anything, girl. My state, girl. I cannot say I'm proud to be from I'm proud to be from Houston. I ain't proud to be from Texas in a way, because baby, girl, the legislation we have down here, girl, a mess. But anyway, y'all can't follow that in my politic views. So let's see. Let's start off. This is 2019 when I first started my transition, and I started trying to get my name together and gender marker change together, because I feel like, not saying that there's steps to a transition, but I feel like one of the most important first things you do in your transition is to make sure that you feel comfortable and that you're ready for anything that you can endure with transitioning. So mentally prepare yourself, and also get your gender and name change. That will help a lot through a lot of things. The girls can't deny what's on the card, honey. You just can't deny it. So I feel like that's one of the few important things that you must get done when you start transitioning. In my opinion, again, transitioning there's no rule on whatever about transitioning, but in my opinion, that would have been like, that's the greatest thing to do first. Get your name changed, whatever, like that. Even before you start looking to search like that, get your name changed and gender marker change, girl. I just want to emphasize that, because it could be such a pain, girl, if you walking in looking like fish and they see Harold male on your driver's, you know, like license, like. And I've been there before. Like I've definitely been there before, girl. When I put out my, because I had a passport at the time, I didn't have my like actual license, because I was waiting to get my name changed and get my license, my new license. And I used to put on my thing, and it was like, oh, me, girl. And then looking at me now, and I'm like, girl, you the fish. Like, who is this? Like on your, like, who is this? Because this ain't you, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was funny. So you can deny all that stressful and shit like that just by getting those two things changed, okay? On your license, birth certificate, whatever, right? On all your legal documents, right? So, like I said, through the vlog, which is gonna be a little late on the video, I was gonna show you the timeline that I did and how I did it. So when 2019 came, I told my mom, like, hey, I wanna get my gender and my name changed. Luckily, I have a mother that A, is supportive, and B, she works in, she works for the state. So she knew a few things about getting a name change, but she knew a lot about getting your gender marker change. So she kind of helped me a little bit, but not too much. But, you know, overall, she helped me. So when it came to, sorry for being the camera. So when it came to the the name change, you know, she was like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so and this and that and this, to, you know, probably get along, or I can point you in the right direction of how to do it. Cool. So, so she put me in that direction, and they told me to go through the state. So after I went through the state a little bit, I was calling around. the state in Texas, or I guess the certain buildings you go to, I can think of the buildings right now, but the actual state building where you go, like, get your name changed, your driver's marker and birth certificate, stuff like that building downtown. If you live in Texas, if you live in Houston, Texas, you know what I'm talking about. That building where, courses, all that's had. I was calling them, like, asking, hey, like, how can I get this and that and this and that? Just... I could tell y'all they sent me through a loop until I met this one lady. Her name is Miss Sharon. On the phone, I can contact her, but I'm just telling her name, whatever. Shout out to you, Miss Sharon, girl, for pointing me in the right direction. So she told me, like, hey, so what you need to do before you move forward to anything else, go get your fingerprints. And get your fingerprints, girl, then come back to us. So I went to go pay for my fingerprints. I paid like all $20, they $10 each. I got 2 cards of fingerprints. And they asked you to do that just to make sure that, you're not running away from somebody, or, you're not a criminal, something like that. So, boom. So get your fingerprints done so they can make sure that Brooks is under, blah, blah, blah. So you get your fingerprints and you pay, like I said, $20. They're really cheap. Well, at least in my state, they're kind of cheap. So again, I get 2 cards just in case. You never know, you may lose one, lose nothing, but I got 2 cards. So that whole process was easy. I could see in the vlog when I was getting that done. So after that, I called back, was like, hey, I got my stuff now changed. I got my fingerprints. She was like, okay, cool. So now you need to start doing a petition or getting a lawyer to do a petition for you so you can say like, hey, I am so-and-so, I'm changing my name to so-and-so, my gender so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? So she said me to do all that. So I went online, y'all can see in the vlog also too, that I went online trying to submit my petitions, trying to find petitions. They really don't have none in Houston, Texas. So I had to go to a next county, like Waco or something like that, and try to get some and make my own, and there was a lot. So I was doing that. And then I was doing the petition. I sent it off to somebody, but that didn't really help either because I was like, well, that's wrong because it's not the right state, and confusion. Basically was confusion at the beginning of the part. So it was a lot of ripping and running. When it came to that and everything else, right? My curls are just falling down completely. Like completely. But anyway. But yeah, so after all the ripping and running, I was like, yo, like I had like a little breakdown a little bit. So I was like, yo, like this is really beginning to get very, very hard. And I don't know why, because it shouldn't be this hard to get a name and gender marker change, especially in 2021 where we have all these these legislations to help the LGBTQ and all that shit, right? So I was just like, yo, why is it being so hard? So a little breakdown. My mom had a conversation. She's like, well, and then she had the right idea. So you always have a good support system because sometimes you can overthink even the small things. She was like, what about your clinic? So if you don't know, or if you ever looked at my past videos, I do go to a clinic called Legacy Clinic in Houston, Texas, which is where I get my HRT from, as well as they have other healthcare too, but I just get my HRT from there. But they are very, very good at having a lot of resources when it comes to trans community or LGBT, how you identify. They have a lot of things, especially when I transition or like that. They have a lot of things. So shout out to your Legacy Clinic for helping me get my name changed. I went through them. So I have a doctor. My voice is like out of control. Sorry. This is my morning voice. So it's like, it's kind of deep, but not that deep. Girl. Okay, there we go. Hello. Okay. So yeah. So I asked my coordinator, which you kind of get a coordinator when you first go there for like a first appointment. I asked my coordinator, I forgot his name, but I think his name was Charles, something like that. But I asked him like, hey, I was hoping that y'all can help me get my name and gender marker change. So I sent an email. He answered back super quickly. He's like, hey, we have some resources for you. So he sent me a long list of people that I can go through to get my stuff changed, right? So, which I did. It was this one lawyer clinic, like a free clinic. So my advice to you is, guys, skip all that other state shit. Find yourself a lawyer or like a program that does gender marker change for free. So sometimes you have to go through like a free, like a lawyer clinic or like a free clinic, something like that. But you should know, like I'm telling you, if you ask somebody outside, like, hey, do you know a lawyer clinic or like a free clinic that helps people, in financial situations that can't really pay for it, stuff like that, somebody should know about it. Especially if you go to your clinic or HRT, something like that, they should know about it. Or like a local clinic or like an LGBT center, something in your state should have ways for you to get your name and legal change, and then you can go through that lawyer or that free lawyer clinic. So you can get your shit done, and then also you gotta pay for it. That was the biggest flex of it all, girl. I ain't gotta pay for nothing. I just had to send in my proper documents, and it was done for me, right? So you can get it done for you, and you have to stress about all that other stuff too. And even then, like, since the lawyer, they know certain people, and they just, you know what I'm saying, get it done, get it done, girl. Get your tea done. So anyway, before I get all sidetracked, so I contacted the free clinic that I went to, and so that clinic was a little long. It was a little spun out, though. That's the only thing about my clinic that I went through. It was very much, girl, it was elongated. The time that it took me to find a lawyer, and when I got the lawyer, and the gender market change was totally different. This is the amount of time it took them to find a lawyer for me. This is the amount of time that it took to get my gender and name change. So I emailed them. I was like, hey, guys, I want to do this and that. And they, you know, say, okay, like, make sure you send in the proper documents that you cannot pay for. Make sure you send in, like, your birth certificates, like that, like, everything, so I can have it on file. So when they do find a lawyer that they did. So I did send it in. It was a long month and some phone calls that went in between those months. And it was just making sure I wanted to do this, making sure that I was okay, making sure that they were trying to find a proper lawyer for me, making sure that I have certain dates so they can, like, call me, so I can make sure that, you know, they were very attentive. It was just very drawn out. So yeah, so I went through all that, sent my documents, and then, like I said, y'all gonna see in the video, on a certain day, I think it was, I forgot my date that I got my name changed, but I did record it so y'all can see it. On that date, my name was officially changed, and it's the documents and stuff like that. So the lawyer I was assigned to, her name was Fran something. Fran, if you ever see this girl, when I tell you, I'm so appreciative towards you, like, I'm so appreciative towards you, baby, like, girl, I make me want to cry almost. Like, I'm so appreciative towards you because and she was a black woman too. Like, ain't nothing like a black woman helping a black woman out. Like, y'all just can't tell me nothing about it. Nothing about it. So she, so anyway, yeah, I sent her we had a little Zoom Zoom call, whatever like that. And I told her, I was like, hey, like, yeah, my name is Ina. She said, okay, cool. Let me send her documents and I can get this, you know, done within an hour. So I said, okay, girl, cool. So I sent her my stuff like that, girl, just like this. So I got off the phone with her, just like that, because I already had everything ready from sending it from other people. I sent her stuff. She filed it in whatever county that she needed to, because Houston can be difficult. So she found, like, another county, like Waco or something like that. And she sent my stuff back. She's like, okay, well, girl, it's filed. We're just waiting for the court to sign it. Literally the next day, because I did this on a Tuesday, the next day on a Wednesday, it was done. I got my stuff back. She sent it back at like 2 o'clock. She's like, hey, the judge has signed everything. So now all you gotta do is buy, because the only thing I had to buy was the my government sheets with the stamps on it, to make sure that when I present it to, like, my work, or like my driver's license, or when I present to DPS, or when I go get my birth certificate changed, I can just, you know, hand them whatever, and then boom. So it's like, yeah, just pay for the little sheets. She suggests you get 5. I should also suggest you get 5. Again, these documents are really, really cheap to get. They're like $5. No, actually, I paid like $2 for everything, or like $3, or like $5, like the most $5 for everything, right? And I got like 4 or 5 documents, so I can make sure I can make copies of one, and then B, just because they need to, like, see the official document. Like, I only use one so far. I didn't really keep them. Like, you just look at them, look for the stamp, then they get back to you. But I just got 5 just in case you know. So I got 5 documents. It was very, very cheap, girl. So yeah. After I got that done, then I proceeded to, you know, send everything in, so I can get everything changed. I went to a DPS, so I got my license. Y'all can see it in the thumbnail. That's my license, girl. Your girl don't look too cute right now, but when I go back and get my other one, your girl gonna be T. Okay, your girl T. But like I said, a thumbnail video, like, I went to GPS. It was very easy, actually. Like I said, once you have that document, they can't tell you anything, everything. Like, it's a government official document, it has a stamp and everything like that. So once you have your documents, just like I said, so it's gonna be a little letter that basically tells them you were from here to here, you this and that and this and that. So they have to change it legally, right? If they don't, you can fight that shit in court, and you. So yeah. So as soon as you have that, as long as you have that document, you'll be fine. You'll be cool. You'll be dandy, girl. So yeah, so that's pretty much my whole process right now. I'm still trying to get my social security number changed, stuff like that, which is, I just don't have time to do it. It should be an easy process. It's just, again, like, sometimes with stuff like that, it's just stuff like this. It's just literally the these, you know, just the getting the stuff done, like waiting in line, stuff like that. Because literally once you get in there, you file it, girl, the documents be so, girl, it be so easy to get everything. It really does be. So yes, honeys, that's everything that I need to cover for y'all from my timeline video. These are just special bonus vlogs when I was going through it, like all the things I was going through it at the time. So yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy these vlogs. I hope y'all helped y'all a little bit. If y'all have any questions below, if y'all have any questions, please put them down below or inbox me on Instagram or something like that, girl. I will answer. If I don't answer, sometimes I'll I'll be busy. So yeah. So if I don't answer immediately, just be patient with me, guys. But most likely just put them underneath the video, this video, and I will get back to y'all, of course. So here's all the bonus clips of how I got everything changed, or like some random clips I was recording, girls. So yeah, and y'all don't come for me because I know one guy they're like a man in a wig. During that time, that's a read because girl I did, but get into me now. Oh, I got a little bump, but it's okay. But get into me now. Get into me now. I just have to get like in the camera so y'all can like, oh, girl, this legs ain't clockable either. Get into it loud. Like, get into me. Get into me. Yeah. Anyway, that's for you, baby boy. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, y'all enjoy these few clips, and I will talk to you on the next one. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the video, and have a blessed day. I hope this really does help somebody. I know y'all wanted this vlog, so vlog / whatever. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, guys, I got my fingerprints. Now it's time to fill out the paperwork so I can change my name legally to Enoch Lake Brooks. And yeah, I'm so excited, guys. Like, I can really cry, but I don't want to cry in front of all these people. But I wasn't like long at all, so that's everything. But anyway, okay. I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. I just paid my $20 for my fingerprints. So I'm going back to the basement so I can pay. I'm so excited. You can't see through this mask, but I'm so excited. All right, y'all. So today is September 3rd, 2020, and I am at the Houston printing area, and I have to pay $20 for my fingerprints. All right, guys, so I now have printed out my paperwork for the adult name change and sex marker change. Marker change, gender mark. So it's called. And yeah, I already saw my fingerprints from earlier, and I'm printing out my letter for my doctor saying that I identify as who I say I am. So yeah, we're on this journey, and I'm loving it. I'm living for it, and I'm just happy my mom is here helping me out with her job, and always have support people around you. So yeah.